Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 9th, 2023. If you're watching on YouTube, please do me a favor, subscribe, like, click the bell icon. If you're on Apple or Spotify or any other podcast listening app, do me a favor, if there's 5 stars to click those 5 stars. And if you can't leave a comment, please do leave a comment. People look at those comments, read those comments, and go, hey, this is a good show to subscribe to. And thank you for everyone who has done that. I am condensing the intro of the show so we can hop straight into those headlines. I hope that this works out better for you. Let's get into those headlines. Sam Bankman-Fraud, Sammy Sam. Well, his defense team is trying to shrink those criminal charges against him. So far, there's a total of 13 criminal charges ranging from money laundering to wire fraud. Well, they say 10 of those have to be thrown out. 4 of those charges, they say, include foreign bribery, campaign finance, and bank fraud. They said that these are in breach of extradition process between the United States and the Bahamas. And the Bahamas is where Sam Bankman-Fraud was arrested. His team also says that the remaining 6 charges are ambiguous and have legal shortcomings. I mean, I think that's pretty hilarious because all defense lawyers are going to say that there's legal shortcomings with the charges, and ambiguous, I guess they're trying to say, hey, I don't even know why you're charging us with this. You have no proof. They're just kind of like, you're just picking things out of the air. That's the whole process of this, and I think that's just kind of funny the way they're reasoning it. It seems as though they've also went on a PR rampage as well, because they are saying that FTX's current CEO, John J. Ray III, and Sullivan and Cromwell have acted as a public mouthpiece for the government. Again, has nothing to do with the charges against Sam Bankman-Fraud. Even if they are acting as a mouthpiece of the government, has nothing to do with the charges on Sam. So again, why am I calling this a whole bunch of PR moves that they're trying to make on Sam Bankman-Fraud's behalf? Is because now Sam is blaming crypto winter for the fall of FTX, saying that every major participant in the crypto industry cratered, and draws parallels between the collapse of different digital asset firms. We're talking about Terra Luna, Three Arrows Capital, and others. It must have been crypto winter. It couldn't have been the fact that he was using customer funds to fund arenas and prop up political candidates and so on and so forth. It couldn't have been because they were just spending people's money willy-nilly and had no way to back their token or customer withdrawals or even the trades they were making, especially when CZ came out and said, I'm going to sell my FTT token. Boom, run on the bank. It couldn't have been that. It must have been because everything else number went down. Paxful, which is a P2P Bitcoin marketplace, is going to reopen, which makes everybody's eyebrows go, what? Because last month, April 21st or so, Ray Youssef, the CEO of Paxful, said that he's leaving following a dispute. He shrunk the team, he secured customer funds, and he made sure that everybody was able to withdraw smoothly. And everybody was praising him, saying like, hey, thank you for the transparency. We know you're going through some stuff with the company, with lawyers and different things, and old team members and executives and board members. You shut down the exchange. You made sure people's funds were secured. You put the customers first. Good job. Now Paxful is reopening, and everybody's going, wait, who's running Paxful now? @Predator tweeted this: I'm honestly very confused. Ray resigned 2 weeks ago and closed Paxful down. There is no proper explanation given of what's going on, and they still haven't given one. I don't think you should trust this exchange anymore. I want to say I agree with this. Just nobody knows what's going on. Who's running it? Like, what's going on in the back ends? Who actually is controlling it? And so there's many different exchanges to use. Until they are very transparent with what's going on with Paxful, who's running it, please be careful. Be very careful. Speaking of exchanges, Binance is going to start supporting Bitcoin ordinals, and they're going to update their NFT marketplace to support it in the coming weeks. What is a BRC20 and a Bitcoin ordinal, by the way? Well, it is a BRC20. A BRC20 is a Bitcoin request for comment, and it's an experimental framework for building fungible tokens on Bitcoin using ordinals. This protocol enables people to mint NFT-like assets on Bitcoin called inscriptions. And all this news is on the back of Bitcoin ordinals now hitting, and we're talking about all of them, not just one kind, but all the ones that are launching, hit a $1 billion market cap. Seems like they're not slowing down, becoming more and more popular. Hence, why exchanges like Binance are going to start supporting them. This next headline is kind of misleading. Actually, it's more positive than I think this headline kind of portrays, but we'll go into that in a minute. Goldman Sachs finds crypto interest waned among the ultra-rich. So what Goldman Sachs did is they ran a survey, surveying 166 family offices with a net worth of $500 million. And why I say this is misleading is because it's actually pretty positive. More family offices are invested in cryptocurrencies than in 2021, up to 26%, up from 16%. Sounds positive. But only 12% express potential future interest, down from 45%. doesn't sound too positive, but it's still 12% and more people are already invested. So it looks as though people showed interest, these family offices, these ultra wealthy showed interest at the beginning, got into crypto or digital assets or Bitcoin, and then are now hodling. And less are saying that they're interested in the future, but that's a lot of them are already hodling already. So it's almost like, yeah, we're in a bear market. Obviously, nobody's going to ape into it right now or even express interest in aping into it. We see that there's a turnaround in the markets. And if you read the survey, it seems as though that's kind of like what they're doing across the board. They're not really interested in going, into different assets right now. They're just trying to figure out how the market's going. And like I said, this headline is a little bit misleading. Look at this sentence right here. Among family offices, 32% are invested in digital assets. And the rationale for being invested is the belief in the power of blockchain technology. So this actually sounds a lot better than they made it out to, seem. So I'm bullish. And finally, in some sad news, crypto exchange Bittrex is filing for bankruptcy in Delaware. The exchange says they have about 100,000 creditors, and the creditors' liabilities range between $500 million to $1 billion. Rich Ulai, the CEO and founder, tweeted this. Yep, we filed for Chapter 11. We still have 100% of customer funds. Yes, there will be claims processed through bankruptcy courts. This was the cleanest way to bury the baby. R.I.P. Bittrex Exchange. It's sad. It's the end of an era. Now, let's get into those crypto prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
And the time is a little later than normal. It's 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. We have Bitcoin sitting at $27,562, down 1.5% in 24, while Ethereum's at $1,844, down 1.3%. Tether's number 3. Binance is at 313, down 1.3%. And USDC's number 5, rounding off the top 10, we have XRP, down 2.5%. Cardano, Doge, Solana, and Matic is dropping 5.5%. Don't know what happened, but ouch. Total market cap is at 1.14 trillion. We have a BTC dominance of 46.8% and an ETH dominance of 19.5%. And that was our show for Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, happy hodling, everyone. Hey everyone, the bull run is coming. It's coming quick. And you need to be up to date on everything that's happening in the Web3 space. So please follow us on Twitter and like, subscribe, share these videos so we can keep you up to date daily on Web3 News.